You're looking at transitioning from the military to the civilian world. How do you translate your experience? You know you've done some interesting work. You know you've learned some great skills. You know you work well with a wide range of people. How do you translate that so a civilian will understand it? How do you write that resume, go to those interviews, ask the right questions? Well, first you need to learn the language. You need to look at the lingo that people in your world of work in the civilian side will use. Clearly, that's something that you can do in a number of different ways. Remember, when you learn the language of the military, you were hearing it regularly. You want to do the same thing on the civilian side. Whenever possible, you may want to do this through going to events that are of interest to you, like job fairs, like professional association meetings, like civilian training in a community college or in a seminar or something in a class where it is a civilian class rather than a military class. Those things will begin to help you naturally pick up the language. Secondly, you want to learn the industry-specific terms for your field. And the way to do that is to read professional journals, read articles. Perhaps you might want to consider joining a group on a social media platform like LinkedIn that is dedicated to the field that you're interested in. Or you can read a lot online about the field so that you're not only current with what's going on in your field, but you understand the language that's used. And those types of learnings provide you with the ability to then make clear the achievements that you have in the military into civilian terms. When you think about how you translate your experience, obviously you think immediately of your resume. And it's your job to show on your resume the value you offer an employer, and clearly do that in terms that the employer will understand. So what you need to do that is your homework again on what those terms are and how your achievements can be expressed in those languages. One of the easiest ways to do this is to do a search, both on the big job kinds of boards like Monster and Career Builder and Yahoo, and on a general search engine like Google or Bing, using a couple of the key phrases for the work you want to do. Once you've done this kind of a search, you can pick out 10, 20, 30 results, and you can look at them and compare them for words that are used across the line. Those are keywords, and those keywords need to be in your resume. So, it's not an impossible job. You remember, you spoke this language most of your life growing up. It's just that now you need to learn the work version of that language. So what you want to do is learn the lingo and then learn how to apply that language to your own achievements, your resume, your interviews with people, your attending job fairs, your going to professional meetings. All of those help you make the case for what a great employee you're going to be and what value you can add to a civilian employer that you really want to work for.